Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John. Today we have a review of the new album by Hammerfall called Hammer of Dawn. This is their 12th album and the band plays straightforward power metal. So in this video I'm going to give you a quick background on the band, and I'll go through the songs and give my final thoughts and score. So this band is from Gothenburg, Sweden. It's kind of interesting because there were a lot of melodic death metal bands that came from there. So bands like Dark Tranquillity and In Flames, for example. Also interesting to note that, some of the members also played in those two aforementioned bands. So this band released their debut album in 1997. They have been releasing albums quite consistently since then. So their last album was in 2019. It was called Dominion. And this band is also touring with Halloween this year. So kind of sounds like a good show because the last Halloween album from last year was the one that kind of really got me interested in the power metal genre. So I am reviewing this kind of as a newcomer to the genre in general. So the first song is called Brotherhood. It starts with some power chords, some galloping guitars. It's a fast-paced song. The vocals are very clear. This is the type of music where you hear the vocals very well. You listen to the lyrics. The lyrics to all these songs are like fantasy-oriented, talking about getting ready for battle, things like that. I thought this was a good album opener as it does have a lot of energy. Track 2, Hammer of Dawn. So the title track, this one has a keyboard intro, kind of goes into these chanting types of vocals. The first verse has those galloping guitars playing these palm muted riffs. I do like the guitar sound a lot in this album. It's just very crisp. This song reminds me a little of Manowar. That's kind of like one of the other power metal bands I am familiar with. So this might be one of my favorite songs, actually. I do like the guitar tone on this one. Track 3, No Son of Odin. So this one has an intro, kind of reminding me of Sweating Bullets by Megadeth. But the song quickly moves into power metal territory with the fast-paced riffs. This is the only song dealing with that Norse mythology, speaking of Valhalla and Asgard. Like the other songs, it does have a fast pace and lots of energy. Track 4, Venerate Me. It's a cool song. This one moves a little slower than the other songs, but I do like the gallop sound and the guitars. This one has those palm muted riffs that I like, and the verse riff has this neoclassical feel. This is the kind of song I actually kind of want to maybe try to learn on the guitar. I do like the sound of it. But anyway, I thought it was cool. Also, King Diamond does some backing vocals, and you do hear him briefly during the breakdown, but not a lot, but I thought that was pretty cool. Track 5, Reveries. So this one starts with some chanting style vocals, and the intro riff was kind of quite heavy, almost like thrash metal style. It's a slower song. It has the bass guitar in the forefront. You do hear some galloping guitar riffs, and the lyrics are fantasy oriented, talking about dragons and things like that. The chorus just has those na vocals, kind of simple but memorable, and kind of goes into a very melodic guitar solo. I really like the sound of that one. Track 6, Too Old to Die Young. Cool song. Intro reminded me a little of that classic Iron Maiden. Has the heavy melodic, riffing. Has a memorable chorus. Has that repetitive carry on in the lyrics. I also like the galloping guitar riffs and the breakdown. And a lot of the songs on the album do have this. Track 7, Not Today. Slower song. I guess you would call this the power ballad. It has the melodic intro with the lead guitar and the verse section with the softer vocals with the clean guitars. And this is the only ballad on the album, so not a bad song. Track 8, Live Free or Die. This one has this heavy stop-start power chords going into the fast-paced verse section. The song is a memorable chorus with the backing vocals, the chanting, Live Free or Die. The song has some clean guitar breakdown. I thought that was a nice change of pace. I did like that section of it. Track 9, State of the Wild, which is W-I-L-D. Kind of slow intro, goes into a more complex, fast-paced riffing. This riff is a little more technical than, the other stuff you would hear. There are some power chords in the verse section, and the song is just filled with lots of heavy, power metal riffs. Final song, No Mercy, very fast-paced song with galloping guitars. Another song that has the memorable chorus, singing No Mercy, but it's very simple, very just catchy and memorable. And pretty cool album closer. So in conclusion, as most of you know, I'm kind of new to the power metal genre. Kind of like the first Hammerfall album that I did listen to. So with that being said, I thought it was enjoyable. Out of the albums I did listen to this weekend, I probably like the Scorpions one a little bit better. I do have that review out. But I think if you like power metal, kind of gives you everything you want. They got the fast-paced songs, the galloping guitars, the riffing, just melodic structures of the songs. There's one ballad, you know, most power metal albums do have that. I thought the album was enjoyable. So I know some of the other channels have been giving this like better reviews. I know, like, I just watched the Fireburns Within channel give his review, and he liked this one very much. So, but for me, I enjoyed it. As a newcomer to the genre, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Let me know in the comments what you thought. So that's all. Up next, I have the new review by Corpse Grinder. I'll have that one out Sunday morning. New Tears for Fears album. I have that one out Monday or Tuesday at some point. And that's really all I have planned. I might put up a poll later in the week with some more ideas for something to fill in, like a Wednesday, Thursday video. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. If you like power metal, I did a Halloween ranking. I'll stick that one right over there. Otherwise, I'll see you all in the next one.